Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 live stream. A very Merry Christmas to all of you that celebrate out there. Huge no floaties to you guys for coming and hanging out this afternoon. I hope you guys are all doing well. Happy, what day are we today? Thursday? Yep, happy Thursday. Merry Christmas, friends. Sure, Blaze, thank you very much, man, for 39 months. Appreciate you, brother. Huge no floaties to you, man. Happy holidays, friends. I hope everybody has been having a great time, eating too much food, drinking too much beer, wine, stretchables, whatever it may be. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful holiday season. Captain Palm Tree, 32 months. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate you. Says, Merry Christmas, Cap. Got the Wing 73 FMC. Hey, very nice, my man. Very nice. Thank you for 32 months. Captain Palm Tree, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Slicker, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Green Lints, good to see you as well. Happy holidays, friends. Thanks for everybody coming hang out today. Appreciate you guys. We are in the EJets chat. I got to be completely honest with you. I didn't ever think that this day would come. I'm being 100% real. I never thought I would see the day that the FSS EJets get VNAV support and a custom FMS. I didn't think this was ever going to be a thing. I truly, as much as I wanted to believe in the developers, I can't believe we're here today and we're actually doing this. So, this is going to be a fun one. You guys are going to have to bear with me. I am a ultimate rookie Embraer pilot. I've never really ever spent it, even in my X-Plane days. I did have the X-Craft E-Jet series, but I very rarely flew it. So I'm going to be a little bit of a learning process. I'm sure a lot of you guys will know how to fly this better than I will.
Donated $4.99.
Diamond
Merry
Mike.
Christmas, Cap. Just wanted to sincerely thank you for all the streams, helping me out on down days with my mental health. Thank you, my friend. Huge
no floaties to you, Mr. Diamond Mike. Thank you for the continued support, man, and thank you for being a stand-up character here in the live streams, every stream. Pardon me. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Very, very kind of you, Mr. Diamond Mike. We got Dallin celebrating 46 months as well. Says, Merry Christmas, Cap and Chat. Same to you, Dallin. Thank you for 46 months, man. 2 months away from your 4-year badge. Absolutely incredible. Thank you, brother. I've been a believer since day one. Oh, I know, Mav. I've given you your fair share of shit for believing in these guys. Yes, sir. Did I get my new internet? I do have my new internet, yes. And it is lightning fast. Lightning fast. Are you using Chaseplane? Yes, always. Chaseplane is a mainstay here on the channel now, my friend. We will be using Chaseplane. I'm a big fan of it. I've actually fallen in love with Chaseplane. So, yes, we will see them today. Extra pixels today? Maybe. We actually have proper internet that can actually upload at quite a high bit rate, to be honest with you. I'm at 25K now. 25 kilobits per second. 25,000 kilobits per second. Proper internet can actually keep up with us now. Unilateral internet as well. Did a few tests the other day. I was getting 1.2 gig down and just about 1 gig up. So a big change as far as internet goes. So absolutely awesome. Very happy with it so far. Have not run into any issues. So looking good. Looking good. Mr. Tanner, 22 months. Says, Merry Christmas. Thanks for all the content. Huge no floaties to you, Tanner. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you, brother. Very, very, very kind. Thank you, man. While it's on standby, if this thing does well, I have space in the old hangar. I got you, Array. I'll do my best to fly it as best as I can. I've done a few practice flights. Obviously, the last stream that we had was... When was the last stream we had, chat? Monday? I can't remember anymore. Anyways, I've done a couple practice flights. I've done a couple circuits just trying to get a feel of the aircraft. I gotta say this. The airplane flies incredibly well. It is a lot of fun to hand fly. It is very interactive, if you will. I don't even think that's the proper word. But I've had a good time flying the aircraft. And the VNAV has worked. I haven't really run into any issues with the VNAV. I have run into a few little other bugs here and there. There are still some bugs present. But for the main part, my flights have gone extremely smooth. So I'm pretty excited about that one. How about a problem with the Phoenix app does not connect to the aircraft once loaded into the sim? What's the fix? Did you try restarting your PC? That would be my number one fix. If you still can't get it, try and reinstall the aircraft. You shouldn't lose your keybinds and not your keybinds, sorry, you shouldn't lose your views and that stuff. You may have to redo the tablet with your throttle calibration and all that, but yeah, that's what I would do. Do you think I should give FSS my money now, or should I wait to purchase this bird? Well, I would say wait till the stream. Let's see how things go today, and then you can kind of go from there. Is this plane worth it? Depends. Depends if you're an Embraer pilot. I mean, if you're looking for something regional, I would say it's worth it. At least the 170, the 175. The 190, the 195, I feel like these are a little bit more difficult to find airlines to fly. I think the 170 and the 175 are the most popular Embraer E-series, but I'm not quite sure. Been in contact with PMDG support. My NG is not behaving. The yoke is all the way to the left. Uh-oh. That's not good at all. I haven't had that problem. That's not good. Zeb, 11 months. Thank you, man. Says, Merry Christmas, Cap. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much, my friend, for 11 months. I really do appreciate you, man. Somebody asked me if I saw the Tollless Aerosoft video. I did see it. I mean, I don't know, dude. It looks like a 340. I saw one of the biggest complaints, and it was one of the first things that I actually noticed, was the screens look extremely washed out. I don't know about that one, but yeah, I don't know. Varun, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Goodman, good to see you. Does this plane have autopilot? Yes, autopilot and auto throttle, which is nice. Just upgraded to 1440p. You were right. The sim just got so much more smoother. Dude, it's incredible. It's actually incredible. Cap, tomorrow I'm doing some Aer Lingus, Seattle to Dublin, 3:30. Enjoy, my friend. Have a wonderful couple of days flying, Sean. Merry Christmas to you and the family, Cap. Swizy, thank you, man. Appreciate you, buddy. Aerosoft CRJ, the FSS EJets. I'm going to go with this airplane. To me, I don't know, dude. There's something weird that is just going on with the Aerosoft RJ. I feel like it flies really well, and then there's like a sim update that comes out, and then Aerosoft takes 6 months to update the aircraft from a update that was 6 months ago, and it's a very slow process.
Zloty Pilot donated 30
Zloty Pilot,
$.
my
Captain,
man.
Long-time viewer, first-time contributor.
My
Have
man.
a couple coffees on me.
Thank you very much, my friend. I love how you put $30 with a couple coffees. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Zloty Pilot, guys, let's get some love in chat. My man, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, dude. Cap got the old girl out? I do. All right, friends, we're fully boarded. I don't have a ton of time today, so we're going to jump inside the aircraft. We're going to get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. We're sitting cold and dark here at the stand in Islip, New York. I feel bad that Mr. Tony Baldo could not be here because he's been asking for a flight in and out of here for ever. Just found it difficult because we didn't really have an Embraer or anything to fly out of here. So, hey Cap, when I load GSX on this plane, how do I load the fuel? Load the fuel through the EFB. I wouldn't use the fueling via GSX. Just load it through the EFB. That's the easiest way. You can do a SimBrief import, so you can put your SimBrief. It's basically a one-tap SimBrief import. So, go talk to your family, spend time with them instead of streaming. Don't worry, man. I was with my family last night. I was with my family this morning, and then I'm also going for a dinner this evening. So don't worry about me, man. Don't worry about personal things. I got it all under control, my friend. I'm not. I'm an adult. I can manage my time pretty well. Ben, 16 months. Appreciate you, brother. Says, so I was right after all. 1440p didn't look so crisp. Glad you got strong Wi-Fi. No. No. That message does not make any sense, Ben. We were streaming in 1440p. My internet was having problems keeping up with the bit rate. It still was streaming in 1440p. There's not much difference. It's just now my internet is much more designed for streaming and keeping a good bit load up rate, but we were still streaming in 1440p and it still looked perfectly fine. Cap, you getting hit with snow tomorrow? I don't know, to be honest with you. I haven't looked at the only weather I've looked at was today to make sure it wasn't snowing today on my travels. I have to drive about an hour and a half out to my uncle's house after this stream, chat. So, did I miss the Rovi stream? No, I didn't do one this year, Nismo. I feel every single streamer I feel like flew up to Rovaniemi this year. I was like, you know what? We're just gonna. We've done it the past couple of years. We're just gonna, yeah, we'll let them do that. I don't need to be the umpteenth streamer to fly into Rovaniemi for Christmas. You get the point at this point, I'm pretty sure. Merry Christmas, Cap. Hope a full release of this bird soon. Well, I wouldn't hold your breath on that one, but listen, the VNAV is here. That's really all that matters. So we got VNAV. Hey, Cap, your FMC won't turn on in the E190. Do you have ground power and batteries connected? Speaking of that, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's start working on some fun stuff over here, chat. So here we go inside the flight deck of the Embraer E190. I mean, texturally, it doesn't look bad. It's not going to blow you away. Everything seems to be in the right place and does what it's supposed to do. So really, that's all that matters, right? Trey, huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you back. Welcome to Premium Economy. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, sir, and thank you for the continued support, Trey. Welcome back, my man. Okay, first thing is first, we'll go over to the tablet. You can see here our doors are open because we are loading up the passengers and the cargo, although we're all done. We do have the GPU connected, so that's looking good. So let's go to the overhead. I got to be honest with you, man, kind of setting up an E190 is... it's pretty easy, chat. It's very straightforward when it comes to this aircraft. I also found a great tutorial online that I've kind of been following along to learn the flows. Real World ERJ Pilot posted up some stuff. I can post a link in the Discord if you guys would like to watch the... he kind of breaks the videos up in like 10 to 15 minute segments, but he does like the power up, the FMC planning, taxi, departure, arrival, after landing. So it's nice. Why does the cockpit have an E190 sign? Isn't this the 175? Nope, this is the E190, Mike. Simon, 11 months. Appreciate you, man. Says, Merry Christmas, Cap. Almost a year. My man. Thank you, Simon. Appreciate you, buddy. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Who does this aircraft? FSS. The ones we've been avoiding for quite a while. All right, first things first. Battery 1 on. Bring life to the aircraft. Battery 2 to auto. Beautiful. You'll hear everything start to power itself up, ready to go. We've got our GPU on, we've got our GPU available, so we'll click that on. As soon as you click it on, you see in use, and then you can hear all the instruments kind of starting up. Now, continuing our flows down here, we don't really need to do much. If you want to adjust the brightness, it's all down here. Fuel pumps can all stay in the auto position. Like I said, it's quite an easy aircraft to kind of figure itself out. We'll arm the emergency lights, which will get that little chime off in the background. We can get the no smoking lights to the on position. Very good. We can leave the APU off for now. We don't need the APU. Jesus, Tony. My man.
After 7 years, I thank you, Captain. Gotta run, everyone. Merry Christmas to all.
Huge no floaties to you, Tony. Thank you very, very much for the support. Drop in the $100 donation, chat. Can we get some love for Mr. Tony Baldo? He's been asking for a flight out of Islip for as long as I can remember. And I'm very happy, Tony, to finally have an aircraft that I feel like we can fly into here. So thank you, Tony. I will make sure to fly back into this airport at some point when you are available for watching. Maybe towards the end of this week, maybe a following week. I really do think that this aircraft is going to become a mainstay on this channel. I've enjoyed flying it over the last couple of days. So I really do think we are going to fly this aircraft. I think it's going to kind of get slotted into our regular schedule of Airbus, Boeing, Embraer, you know what I mean, try and get it in. So, yeah. Is it a state now where we can potentially consider a buy, or should I wait for another few updates? That's completely up to you. I'm going to show you what the aircraft can do. Hopefully we don't run into too many bugs or issues, but we'll see. Cap, we'll also get the beta updates. Y'all don't have the experimentals, so be looking for lots of updates. All right, there we go. Hope you and your family and friends have a great Christmas, Cap. Thank you, Orbital Trekker. You as well, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Do you think it's better than the RJ? I do. I really do. Let's get our nav lights on. We'll go and get our logo lights here on as well. Beautiful. Everything looks good. You know what? We might as well just spool up the APU while we're sitting here doing nothing. So we'll spool up the APU. Other than that, chat, that's pretty much it. All of your electric pumps are in the auto position. The only time you're going to turn pump 3 on, or pump 3A, sorry, is when we're ready for push and start and starting the engines. So we're just going to leave that like that right now. Our packs and all of that fun stuff, kind of like the Airbus, if it's blacked out, that means that it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. If you click on it and you see a light, that means that it's turned off. So if it's blanked out like that, that means that it's doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing. Passenger oxygen, I mean, your packs, everything is set to the auto position. So quite easy to kind of work itself out. Now, I will say, performance seems to be a little bit sluggish sometimes, especially when changing views. Now, we are using chase plane, but especially when changing views, like let's say going from the overhead down back here to the center pedestal, sometimes I get weird, I don't even want to say visual glitches, but just performance hits. Sometimes there's a little bit of weird stuff going on performance-wise. That's really the only thing that I've noticed. All right, cool. Let's go over to the EFB. We're going to jump to our flight details. Now, the EFB can be a little bit difficult to understand. It took me a little bit to kind of figure everything out and how things work on this one. But yes, the Breeze 220 is going to be sweet. Yes, correct. Does this mean we'll also get a 727 stream at some point? I know they fixed it. It's quite old aircraft. Depends, man. They want to send me over a review copy, we can do that, absolutely. All right, let's import our sim brief via flight plan. Beautiful. We are going from ISP Long Island MacArthur over to Raleigh-Durham RDU. We know that airport. We've been there plenty of times. Flight number today, we are Breeze, which uses the call sign of Moxie 331. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and hit the little check mark, and there we go. We can add the check mark. Again, kind of a few little steps that I feel like we could, little redundant steps, if you will. Maybe we could clean that up. I think it might be a little bit better. We got 23 minutes till our departure time, or we're plus 23. We probably should have departed 23 minutes ago. Daniel Barry, 99 months. What an absolute legend. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Barry. 99 months. I feel like that's insane. 99 months. Well, you better celebrate next month, Dan, so we can see that 100-month celebration. Thank you very much, Mr. Barry, not only for the friendship, but everything that you do here for the channel, my friend. Huge no floaties, guys. Let's get some love for Mr. Barry in chat, the longest standing member here on this channel. How he is still not sick of me after 99 months of subscribing is kind of crazy if you think about it. Thank you, Mr. Barry. Appreciate you, brother. There's also a 7-4 coming in tomorrow, so I'm going to watch Dubjet landing. Nice. We'll enjoy, man. Okay, we've got our flight plan brought into here. Perfect. So we can go over to our departure page next, and you can see all of our information here. So we've got the date, we've got our flight number, you've got my name, you've got our origin, you've got our destination, we've got our first officer. Beautiful. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to confirm these numbers here on SimBrief. So I am looking over at my SimBrief right now. SimBrief says that we have 43.57 of fuel. Beautiful. And we're looking for a zero fuel weight today of about 35.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to instant. You'll see the aircraft kind of dip itself down. Now we have all of our load and fuel on the aircraft. So we can head down to the McDo. And this is where things become a little bit tricky. This is a... This is a weird FMC / McDo, and I think this is where a lot of people get kind of confused with this aircraft, is just the way that it behaves. It's quite odd. There's a certain way that you have to do things, and yeah, it makes it a little bit weird. Anyways, first thing is first, we're going to go to our route tab today, all right, and we're going to confirm that everything looks good over here. So we've got the current AIRAC, the 24th of December. There's a new AIRAC, but it hasn't been updated yet, so we're perfectly fine. So that's all good. That's great. Cool. We can go to our route tab. Beautiful. And then we have our active route page. Now, I do have my SimBrief integration, so I can send flight plan request, and it'll actually import my flight plan. So if I activate that, beautiful. There's my flight plan right there, friends. Now that all of that is in, we can go over to our next page. We can just confirm. We'll go through our entire flight plan and just make sure that everything looks good there. Which it does. Perfect. Wonderful. That's back on the first page. Good. Then what we can do is we can go over to our perf page. Actually, you know what? Should we put our arrive? No, we'll just do our perf in it first. How about that? So performance in it in kilograms. Beautiful. So fuel reserve, what I like to do, again, I'm just going off of the video that I watched. I'm going to use 30 minutes. Instead of worrying about a time instead of worrying about a number that I'm going to use for my fuel reserve, I'm just going to use 30 minutes, which is nice. Good there. Tanush, welcome back, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How's the update, Cap? Don't own the aircraft myself, but now is it worth purchasing? I would say so. If you're into regional jets, you want something smaller than a 320 or a 319 or a 7.3, I would say yes. Tanush, welcome back to business class. And Mr. P. Thibs, thanks so much, man, for the $2 donation. This is Merry Christmas, all about to get some sugar pie. My man. My man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, man. Yo, Cat, my father's a known chef here in Boston. He's making a very nice Italian dinner today. Invites open, brother. I wish, man. You know what? Actually, I'm going to be real close down to the States today. I'm going all the way down to, well, I'm not going to say where I'm going, but I'm going all the way down almost right beside the border. Okay, beautiful. Page 1 is done. Let's go to page 2. Wonderful. All right, now we've got some information here. We're going to be cruising at flight level 360 today. So we're going to put 360 into here. Our ISA deviation at the airport is going to be -3. A little bit chilly here today. So we'll put -3 into there. And then our zero fuel weight, which we have, which was 35.5. So we're going to put in 35.5. I'm just going to round it up ever so slightly. 35.5. But cruise winds today, we're looking at 324. So it's going to be a little bit of a quartering headwind-ish, kind of, at 104 knots. Nasty. So we'll throw that up into there. Beautiful. That's going to give us our gross weight. That gives us our zero fuel weight. ISA deviation is set. Cruise altitude is in. Perfect. That's our performance in it 2 page, and then we'll go to our performance in it 3 page. Now here is where you can kind of set the aircraft, and this is where I've had problems with the aircraft. It has not behaved the way that I thought it would behave. So climb speeds, I'm going to select this, and I'm going to put on my climb out, I would like 280 knots and or Mach 0.76. That's what I'm going to request, and you can see it puts it in here, 280 and or Mach 76. Beautiful. Cruise speed, I'm perfect with that. 300 knots and or Mach 0.79. Nothing wrong with that. I'm very happy with that. Descent speeds, again, we're going to change those a little bit. We're going to go 280 and or Mach 0.77 again on the descent. That is the numbers that I'm happy with. Shouldn't get us too slow. So we've got 280, 76 on the climb, Econ cruise, 300 knots and or Mach 79, 280 and or Mach 77, 3-degree vertical path down. Beautiful. We're going to run a cost index of 15 today. We'll throw that all into there, and then our init page is done, friends. So we're looking good there. Beautiful. Lastly, or sorry, not lastly, but we can go back to our flight plan page. We go to our departures. Here's where we're going to plan for our departure. So looking at the weather today in Islip, the winds are showing 270 at 12 knots. 10-mile visibility, broken at 9 degrees, -3 on the dew point, 2980. We'll set that here as well, 2980. Beautiful. Okay, so with winds 270 at 12, I'm assuming that we're going to be departing out of runway 24. Only really 2 runways we can use here. So runway 24 is going to be for our departure. So we're going to go runway 24, departure. We have no SID out of here, so we're just going to apply that. Beautiful. So it should be radar vectors, direct beads, direct MJ, jumping on Quebec 167 to ZJ, and then to RDU. Perfect. For our arrival, we can hit on the arrival page, and then we can go down here and take a look, see things in Raleigh-Durham. Weather showing 240 at 8, 10-mile visibility, few at 7, few at 10, few at 25. Perfect.
Well, hello,
Let's go to
buddy.
flights. We're going to select our approach. Well, hello, buddy. Who is that? That is Mr. Tanush. Thanks so much, man. It says next stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're live the next 4 days in a row. Mr. Max, my man. Good to see you, brother. Islip Tower is online, 19.3. Islip Tower, 19.3. Another thing that I'm pretty cheesed about, chat, is... Oh, wait, it's you. My man. Nice, brother. Sorry, I'm looking at this for a second. Okay, so let's go ahead and plan for the ILS 23 left, because we are landing on the left, or sorry, we're parking on the left side. So we're going to plan for the ILS 23 left, and I think we want it via ESL? Is that an option? Where is that? That's an RNAV. I don't want that one. I want an ILS 23 left via Duon. I thought for sure ILS 23 left via ESL. That's the one we want. ILS 23 left via ESL. Okay, perfect. So, star. We're going to be on the Tackle 2 arrival. Very good. We're going with the ZJ transition. Very good. Our approach today... Oh, no, wait, sorry, I fucked up. Arrival... Sorry, runway. I have to select my runway first. 23 left, ILS 23 left from ESL on the Tackle 2 via ZJ apply. Very nice, chat. Very nice. Now, if we go to our flight plan page, we should see our flight plan. So, it's going to be runway 24, direct beads, MJ, Topper, Yazoo, ZZ, T-Bone, Cano, Paget, ZJ, Jamie, Bogp, Seabet, Doyus, Tackle, Swept, Carew, E-Cell, and then it's weird doing a discount, so what we're going to do is we're just going to clear out that discount and then activate that. So it should be E-Cell, Duan, Dints, Docat, Apuku, runway 23 left. Beautiful. Everything is looking good there, friends. We can go over to our Perfinite page again. We can just make sure that everything is set here correctly, which it should be. Beautiful. We're all looking good here, friends. Wonderful. Now, one of the shitty things about this aircraft, and for whatever reason, I'm not quite sure why they haven't included this, but Logitech radio panel does not work with this aircraft. I'm just going to test this again. Yeah, it does not work with this aircraft, which is kind of shitty, to be honest with you, because I don't... If you're flying in an event or something going on with this aircraft, God knows the problems that you're going to be having. But anyways, we are going to... I don't even know how to do the radios. How do I even... oh, I can just put them in like that? Okay, 19.3. Maybe this isn't actually that bad then. If I can just put frequencies in like this, I don't actually have to dial them. 19.3. Okay, and then if I go back, radio, how do I cycle them? Oh, okay, well, there we go. 19.3. Okay, we should be on 19.3 now. Another thing that we need is our squawk code, which was 2230. 2230, and we throw that up into there. We can turn our standby over to TARA. Very good. All right. You have much more patience to concentrate on flights and procedures. That's one thing I like to watch you. Thank you, EM. Appreciate that, man. Most things autopilot panel don't have proper LVARs. That's why. But how come, well, I don't know about that one on the developer side of things, but my SciTech radio panel works with 99.7% of aircraft out there. So I'd like to see that added here. At some point, I'd like to see FSS come in and get some stuff there. Okay, final thing that we need. Do you see about the performance when switching views? Sometimes it's a little bit suspicious. Runway, we're going runway 24 for departure. Surface conditions are dry. We're doing a flaps 1 today. Let's import the live weather. 270 at 16, 9 degrees, 1009. That's fine. And we'll calculate our V-speeds. Beautiful. V-speeds have been set. So then what we can do is we can come down here. We can go to our perf. We can go to takeoff, and then we'll have our V-speeds 27, 36, 42, clean by 186. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go clean by 186. I'm going to put the speed over to manual. We're going to go 186 on this bad boy. Beautiful. That's going to be our clean speed, so that's what we're going to pitch for on flight level change initially. That is good. Beautiful. Initial climb. I'm just going to put in, like, I don't know, I'm going to put in 10,000 feet. We'll obviously go from there. Now, we do need to... Okay, well, we might as well go grab our clearance from Mr. Max. Maybe he wants us to fly a departure. We'll see here in a second. Let me make sure that's turned up. You're turned down a little bit. Good. Islip Tower, very good, and Merry Christmas. Moxie 331 with the current ATIS. Like to pick up our IFR to Raleigh-Durham, please.
Moxie 331, Islip Tower, Merry Christmas. Clearance on request number 1.
Thank you. All right, clearance is on request. This is just to see if they're going to put us on a departure. He may just give us radar vectored departures. Our flight plan did not give us a departure because the departure is basically just a runway heading
Moxie
anyways.
331, clearance available, advise ready to copy.
Ready to go, Moxie 331.
Moxie 331, cleared to Raleigh-Durham, Long Island 7 departure, red vectors B, then as south, maintain 3000, expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequencies tragically offline, squawk 2230.
Alrighty, Moxie 331 is cleared to Raleigh-Durham on the Long Island 7 departure, radar vectors beads. Initial climb 3000, we'll expect flight level 360, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is unfortunately offline and we're squawking 2230.
Moxie
Jim, what's up,
331,
man?
thank
Same to you, brother.
Correct. Call for push. Expect 2-4. Merry Christmas.
Oh. All right, we'll call for push, and we'll expect 2-4. Thanks, Moxie 331. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. Beautiful. Okay, so initial climb 3,000. So we'll bug this up. Initial climb 3,000. Beautiful. Let's come back down over here to this guy. Let's go to our flight details. Sorry, ground. And then what we're going to do is we're going to remove. Actually, let's close all of our doors.
Hello, Merry Christmas.
Beautiful. Love the call sign Moxie. Yes. I don't think we've ever flown Breeze on this channel before. I don't think so. Okay, those doors are good. Let's remove the wheel chocks. Let's go to GSX. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Beautiful. And then what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect the GPU from upstairs. You see that it is no longer available. We will remove the GPU. You can see that our main cargo door here is closing. Beautiful. You just heard it close as well. Very good. JJ, my man, dude. Did you fly too high BHM? I have not.
And,
no.
045 tower will sign
I have not.
Traffic at your discretion, runway 24.
All right, AP bleeds are on. Now, we can get our auto brake over to RTO while we're here at the stand, and we can also force the aircraft into toga mode, which is going to give us LNAV, VNAV, roll, and takeoff. There's one more step that we need to do once we get pushed back, but that is pretty much done. We can get our yaw dampers on here as well. As we are ready for pushback and EPU is on, we'll get our seatbelt signs on, and we'll get our beacon light turned on as well. Electric pump can go on now because we're basically ready to start the engines, so we'll leave it just like that. Hey, Cap, can I get your custom views? For this aircraft, you can. I don't know how it works with Chase Plane now. Can I upload my camera views to the Discord like I used to do? I don't know how it works. I'm not quite sure how it works.
Tower Moxie 147-18, push.
Honcho, my man, 31 months. Good to hear from you, brother. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you, Bobby. Really do appreciate you, man. All right, we're going to quick edit on pushback map. Beautiful. We're going to take it all the way back to there, and then we're going to move this like this, and then we're going to call that good right there, and we are going to... Why aren't you saving the route? Clear route. Here. Back. Like so. Save route. Good. All right. And Tower Moxie 331 ready to push and start stand to Alpha.
Donated 20 Canadian dollars. Merry Christmas.
Wayward.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and happy holidays.
I do have company to our right. Yes, in sight.
Roger, stand by. Moxie 147 on the push. Can you hold it for 1 second?
You could hold push 147.
Moxie 147, hold the push. Moxie 331, push on Sierra is approved. Face west. If you can pull it pretty deep onto Sierra, that'd be great so I can get a company Moxie to push in front of you.
All right, we'll push facing west, and we'll do our best to keep it a deep pushback for Moxie 331.
Yeah, just as far east on Sierra as possible.
As far east on Sierra. Okay, gotcha. So we're here as far east on Sierra. Okay. I think we'll be okay. Let's do park brake released. All right, beautiful. We'll turn up our sounds. Good. And we'll throw this over to our map page. I want to remove nav aids. I want to remove airports. Very good. Okay. Very nice. Let's go ahead and look down here. Let's go ahead and start engine number 1. Nice and easy to start these engines, chat. I'll turn it up for engine start. We're going out to runway 24. We're going to be going this way down Echo. Yes, this update was for both aircraft. The E190, the E170, 175, 190, 195. Correct. I think I missed a Tampa Tickler donation as well with everything going on.
The aircraft pushing tail to the west, so just use caution, please, or you can stop the push there if you want.
Yeah, we'll just stop at your Moxie 147.
That's approved.
I messed up. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Come on, buddy, get there.
Can I blame GSX? It's Christmas. No E2s yet? No, unfortunately not. No E2s yet. All right, set the park brake. Beautiful. We got a good start on number 1. Let's go ahead and spool number 2. Get out of the way as quickly as we can. Does spaceplane add effects like vibration? Yes, you can. Yep. Possibly flying to London City when you're in this airplane. We could do it in the 170. Yeah. I could have sworn we had a Tampa Tickler donation. Yeah, Davis. Happy Hanukkah, Kyle. I have crabs. Love you. Davis, thank you for the donation. I apologize that I missed that, my friend. Thank you, brother. Did they fly the 195 into London City? Only 190s and 195s? Damn, interesting. Does BA have the 195? They must. Hooray!
045, on top, go ahead.
Cap, do you also get crash desktops in cinematic view? I do not. No. I do not. All right, we have 2 good engines. Engine covers are closed. Let's go upstairs. Let's get the EPU to the off position. Very good. Let's set flaps 1. We need a trim value of up 1.2. So here's our trim value. We'll go up 1.2. There it is there. Perfect. EPU is shutting down. Very good. And we're ready to go. And Tower Moxie 331 is ready to taxi runway 24.
Moxie 331, runway 24, taxi via Sierra Echo, cross 33 left, cross runway 33 right.
All right, Sierra Echo, cross 33 left, 33 right, Moxie 331. Alrighty, park brake is released. We go flying. Very good. Let's go. All right, and we'll go upstairs. We will get our nose light on. Very good. And there's our airplane, chat.
47, runway 24,
looking good, boys, ladies.
Echo, cross 33 left,
We're ready to go. All right, so he gave us Sierra Echo, cross 33 left, cross 33 right. Perfect. London City to Dublin and back. That could be a fun one. Yeah. BA City Flyer operates E190s. Perfect. Yeah, we'll definitely do that one. Definitely do a. It's been forever since we've been to London City. Pardon me, so that could be fun. Okay, now, we were given the Long Island departure, so we need to brief ourselves on that here for a sec, chat. So let's go ISP, Standard Instrument Departure, Long Island, we'll pin it. Let me get this on a better line up here on the taxiway, then we can have a look-see at that. All right, beautiful. So, the Long Island 7 departure has us fly on a heading of 239. So what we're going to do is we're going to bug up heading select, and we're going to go 239. 239. That will be our initial heading.
Moxie 331, hold position.
Hold position, 331. All right, 239. Good. All right, we're holding. Is this the E195? This is the E190. 190.
Moxie 231, thanks. See, there's some reindeer on the taxiway, but they've now flown away. So, keep taxiing runway 24.
Those darn reindeer. Keep taxiing 24. Moxie 331. Nice. The immersion coming in today. The immersion.
Number 53045, Long Island Tower, thanks, wind 27012, make right, close traffic, runway 24, clear for takeoff.
Make right, close traffic, runway 24, clear for takeoff, 2045.
How do you get VNAV to work? Update the aircraft. And then it's pretty simple, to be honest with you. The aircraft, the only thing you need to make, in order for the VNAV to work, is you just have to make sure that your altitude when you're at cruise is in magenta. Same color as like FMS1. And you'll be good. Got a little GA plane departing out in front of us. Very nice. Be careful on departure. Deer strikes would be bad. Correct. Is that max controlling? It is, yes. It is, it is. That's our boy Max. Is the update only for 24 or also for 2020? I think it's for both. I'm pretty sure. Ask JJ. Pretty sure it is. Placement of that heating element on the windshield is a bit special. It is. Now, I do find I like a little bit of a higher view. But yeah, it's for both. There you go. 2020 and 2024.
Departure frequencies offline, squawk 6645.
All right, now that we're approaching the runway threshold, we're going to arm our auto throttle. And you're going to see that auto throttle is armed by a white takeoff on the left-hand side of your PFD. That will let you know that the aircraft is in takeoff mode, which means that the auto throttle will engage once you achieve 75% thrust. All right, and we're holding short, chat. I believe that GA plane just departed. It's out there somewhere. It's 60% N1. There you go. So 60% N1 auto throttle will engage.
Moxie 331. Just need to hold short 24. Near approach is coming online. So just trying to get that all sorted and be about probably 60 to 90 seconds will get you going.
Perfect. We'll hold short, wait for departures. Thanks, Moxie 331. Never thought I'd see the EJets in this state. Brother, I'm right there with you, my man. I never thought we would see the day.
524, clear for the option, the wind 27012.
For the option, runway 24, 70.
Nice, Owls. Whatever happened to the E220, it's still coming. It's delayed until Q1 2026. So, how you liking the sounds? The sounds are okay. I would give the sounds probably a 6 out of 10, 6.5. Could be better, could be worse. They're okay. They are okay. It's going to be a little bit busy off of departure, chat. I'm going to do my best to keep an eye on chat.
331, New York departure frequency will be 125.7 when assigned.
Eric donated $5 Canadian.
Thanks.
Merry Christmas, Cat. Your live streams and video make days. Thank you for your service. Lastly, Cat, did you see the testing flight of the Aerosoft A340-600? Eyes emoji.
I did. I did see it. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Eric, for the $5 donation. Incredibly kind, man. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you, brother. All right, so we've got departure frequency plugged in. That is good. Be sure to hit him with a... Flight model much different from the 175 to the 195? I don't know. I've only flown the 190 so far. Oh. Oh. Hang on to her. You got her. You got her. Hell yeah. Very nice. Very nice.
Moxie 331, runway 24, line up and wait.
24, line up and wait. Moxie 331. That's us, chat. Let's go. Sterile cock goes on, landing lights go on, taxi light can go off, strobe lights go on as well. Should be all lit up like a Christmas tree. There she be.
Number 53045,
nice.
Our minds think alike.
Very nice.
Early right cross approved. When you get on the downwind, extend the downwind. I'll call the base.
What am I doing for dinner? I'm going out to my uncle's place. I believe we're doing whole turkey and ham. Turnkey and ham. A little bit of an upslope to get on the runway here.
The reindeers appear to be flying to the north. Use caution. The wind 270 at 12. Runway 24. Cleared for takeoff.
All right, we'll keep an eye on those reindeer. 24 cleared for takeoff. Moxie 331, thanks. Had 2 dinners last night. Pizza Hut and a full turkey dinner. My goodness, sir. How are you even managing today? All right, sounds are going up. Y'all ready to go? Let's do it. Yoke cam is on. Beautiful. Ready to go, friends? Let's get it. Throttle's up to about 40%. Beautiful. Slight nose down pressure. Let's go flying. Advance the throttles. Auto throttle kicks in. There it goes. Beautiful. Takeoff power is set.
Eight knots.
Neutral.
Number 53045, turn base 24, set land 270 slow.
Blue 1. Rotate.
Rotate, chat. Nice and smooth. Bring her on up. Oh boy, that's a lot of rudder. Perfect. Positive rate. Gears up. Switch it to heading mode. And there's our flap speed. Flaps clean.
331, cold New York departure 125.7, very quickly.
New York departures. Thanks for wonderful ATC Max. We'll see you soon. Alrighty, flip ourselves over. New York departure.
12,000 at Calvary.
And we can start bugging our speed up. We can go 240 now on the climb.
117 degree approach. Expect out 31 right. 8 is construct. Turn out 285.
There's 240.
Expect island 31 left, just 317. 0 and right 7, north.
New York departures. Hello, Moxie 331, 2,400, climbing 3,000, runway heading.
Denver 5108, turn left heading 210. Left turn 210 and Denver 5108. Moxie 331 near departure, radar contact, to direct beads, climb maintain 900,000.
Beads 9,000, Moxie 331. All right, let's go to 9,000, level change, and we're going to proceed direct to beads. So we're going to go nav. Beautiful. Start our left turn all the way around to beads.
Direction for flight 900.
For flight 902, I'm not showing any flight plan active for you yet. Just go ahead and try to refund.
It does hand fly incredibly well. Even like my landings and stuff, I've noticed like it flies so well.
3,000, clear dial through and out approach.
I do agree with that.
Slowly at 3,000.
Now, JJ, while you're here, if I want to go direct to, is there a special way to get the air? Is there a special way to get the aircraft to go direct to?
And first flight 9, so you got the reroute. For flight 902, I'd expect CDC.
Do it from the flight plan page. You just like, kind of like Boeing, you just put it at the top, right?
17,000, Denver 5108.
So if I go like this and I go to flight plan page and go beads and put it like that, activate, it should be direct beads. But see how it doesn't, do that? See how it like throws in runway 24 first, even though we're
331 contact Boston Center 134.7.
34.7 Moxie 331, thanks. 134.7. Here, flip. Good. All right, we got to be careful of our level off here at 9,000. I'm going to engage autopilot. I'm going to let him deal with that. I'm going to bring you guys back up into the flight deck.
Climb and maintain flight level 230.
See, now it might do something weird. See if it levels. It should level at 9. Speed should come back.
574.
The problem is, I don't like what it's doing trying to get us direct
5574.
all the way back that way. Not a big fan of that. How it's, instead of like going direct to, it's trying to send us back to the path. So that's definitely something that needs to be addressed for sure. Do it again, but click the top one.
Thanks. Have a good afternoon.
Same thing.
Well, someone should be here anyway.
It doesn't draw the line properly.
Just to work on disentangling the group of you here. Turn left heading 050.
Put it on the top, not the second. That's what I'm doing, guys.
And descend and maintain
Beads.
240.
Here. Activate. That is the top one on the direct 2.
No problem. Break here 5648. Turn left heading 050.
You guys mean the top.
Flight level 240.
Alright, 240 left 050. Break here 5648.
American 17 to 76. Descend and maintain flight level 210.
That is the top.
2726.
FedEx 443, climb and maintain, flight level 340.
Climb and maintain 340.
Try putting beads on itself.
Boston Center, hello, Jeffrey.
Nope, that just removed it. We're not doing that.
FedEx 443, clear direct trips.
Direct trip, FedEx 443.
Who was checking on, sorry? JetBlue 654. JetBlue 654, Boston Center, roger. Descend to maintain flight level 270. 654. Angry 21, runway 3, clear for the
Holy
option.
shit, I can't even get it in.
Angry 21, roger. Swiss 179, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 290, transition to 290 knots.
Very busy.
Swiss 179, descend and maintain flight level 290, transition to 290 knots.
Is there snow here? Yes, lots of snow. Boston Center, good afternoon. Moxie 331, 9000.
Moxie 331, Boston Center, welcome. Climb and maintain flight level 190.
I maintain 190, Moxie 331. Alright, flight level change, 190. Beautiful. Sender.
Virgin 45 Whiskey, Boston Center, radar contact.
We can flip this over to FMS speed now as well.
Radio train 5 by
Steele,
5.
what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. What version of the airplane are you on, JJ? That was my only other question. Are you on the stable release version? Are you on the... I couldn't understand the message Tommy sent me yesterday about switching versions of the airplane.
38 to descend and maintain.
So another thing that I've found is you guys remember we set up in our plan. If we go over to our perf and we go to our climb, you guys remember we selected 280 and or Mach 7.6. For whatever reason, the aircraft does not follow that. The aircraft is basically climbing at 273 knots. I don't know where it's getting these speeds from. Perfinite, like if we go over to our second page, you see here that I clearly have it set to 280 and or 7.6. It is not following that, so that's another thing that I found. It kind of just does whatever it wants to do. So it's somehow got up 273 knots, and that's that. So I'm not quite sure about that. We're above 10,000 feet. We can get all of the lights off. Beautiful. Sterile cockpit can come off. We'll keep the seatbelt signs on for now.
American 2036, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Anybody know how to import flight plans into the FMC? I have SimBrief in the EFD, but it doesn't work. Yeah, you have to import your SimBrief into here as well. So you need to go to menu, and then... where is it? It's weird to get this into here. Is it menu, MISC, setup? No, it's not there.
American 891, descend via Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, next up maintain 300
I forget where it is.
Lead Boston altimeter 2975.
Send via the Roebuck 3.
I think, oh, there it is. Go to nav, data link, and then address. And then put it in here under data link. Wait, addresses, flight plan, there you go. So hit nav, data link, flight plan, no, I lied to you, addresses, flight plan, and then you put your company, so your name, and then your sim brief account number. That's where you do that.
You can keep the left turn going direct to Roebuck to resume the arrival.
Okay, keep left turn going direct to Roebuck, and the instruction I thought was 050.
Does the aircraft come with liveries? Yes, it does.
48.
Does come with liveries.
So a left turn to 050 from where you were should have just been like a 20 or 30 degree left turn. It looks like you're doing a 360.
Yeah, JJ, I may hit you up tonight to see what version of the aircraft I'm on.
Misunderstood something or whatever, but anyway.
Because as I was mentioning before, I'm not getting any GPWS callouts either, which I think is a little bit weird. Everybody else that I've watched fly the airplane has GPWS callouts. For some reason, I do not have any GPWS callouts. Standard barrel, passing through 18,000 feet.
Runway 27, except maintain 310.
FlightSim.to liveries work also. There you go. Why does the departure take you east? Yes, well that's it exactly. It's getting us out of the JFK, so it sends us all the way back up here so that we can climb up and above the arriving traffic into JFK.
Have a good day.
Correct. JJ is not a dev, but he works with the developers.
Level 360.
Climb 360, Moxie 331.
CPS 11, that's
all right, 360 for us, so we'll bump up 360, and then again, we throw it into level change.
3 November.
Very good. And there she goes, climbing up. Make sure you're on the current beta 0.27. Just do a clean install, make sure you get rid of all the FSS folders and reinstall it. Will I have to do all my views and all that shit again? And like, how do you even check, JJ, what version you're on? Hold on, let me... Contrail... Yes. How do I check what version I'm on?
Moxie 147, climb and maintain for level 380.
Alright, there's my contrail. Don't use experimental and make sure you own that only the beta is installed. Okay, but how do I check? So my products, I'm on the closed beta.
Actually disregard.
Changelog, I'm on version 0.10.27. That's the version I'm on.
American 2776, maintain 270 knots until Pro B, then comply with the published speeds.
270 to Pro B, then published speeds, JetBlue, American 2776.
JetBlue 654, maintain 250 knots, then descend to maintain for level 190.
Maintain 250 knots and descend for level 190.
Do you have any other EJets installed? No, sir.
Brickyard 5648, descend via Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 2975.
2975, Roebuck 3, 27 for Brickyard 5648.
He kept just joining. How are the EJets? Not bad. Not bad. I think a lot of what you're seeing right now is just pilot error, but yeah. Open up the EFB and go to options. Open up the EFB, go to options. Okay. We have general aircraft operator calibration. Do some JetBlue E190s. They still have E190s? K Sanders, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back.
Virgin 3 November, cross trade out and maintain for level 240.
Click on aircraft. Roger.
Speed your discretion. Was that your question about speed?
I was going to say, yeah, they don't have those anymore. Is VNAV working now? It is.
You're good to descend to just cross trade level at flight level 240. You can start your descent anytime.
Yeah, no worries.
JetBlue 654, turn left direct to Roebuck, resume the arrival.
Left direct Roebuck, JetBlue 654.
Breaker 5648. Doesn't look like you're going direct to Roebuck at this time. Are you going to be able to direct? Do you want me to give you a heading?
Nope, we're going out direct for Roebuck for 5648.
I thought the experimental build was the only way to get the VNAV. No, I think just beta. Turn the cabin ambience all the way down, then back up. Turn the cabin ambience all the way down, then back up.
American 891,
Okay.
Boston approach 133.0.
Then go to the operator tab. Roger.
Have a good one. 891. Jets go 112, clear direct ocean. Jets go 112, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 290.
Pilot's discretion, flight level 290.
You're welcome.
Nadia, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome. TN Aviation, 71 months. Hey, Cap, Merry Christmas. Great work as always. Can't wait to see what 2026 brings for Flight Sim. My man, thank you, brother. Turn cabin music on. Okay.
17000.
Supernova 220 Cleveland Center is closed. Frequency change.
Craig, what's up, my man? Merry Christmas to you as well. TN Aviation, Merry Christmas to you, brother. Thank you for 71 months of support. Very kind, man. Very kind. There is VNAV for this aircraft now. Yes, correct. Is that it, JJ? We're looking good? That don't work. You'll have to do a clean install because mine's working on the same version. Okay. If it doesn't work, we'll do a clean install tonight. We'll see what it does. How is it? It's okay. It's definitely a big step forward. There's still some weird bugs and quirks going on with the aircraft, but for the most part, pretty solid. It's a lot of fun to fly, I will say that. Hand flying it is quite a lot of fun.
Descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 27, Boston altimeter 297.
What do I have planned for dinner? I'm going to my uncle's for dinner tonight.
Boston
Going to
Center,
the
hello,
uncles.
United 1008, 9004, 14,000.
Roebuck 3, 27 for Boston. Can you repeat the altimeter, please, for JetBlue 654?
Boston altimeter 29073.
2973, thanks, JetBlue 654.
JetBlue.
Give us a flyby? Hell yeah. I got some keybinds now all set up. Hell yeah.
Oh, 3604.
Is this aircraft just in the testing? Nope. If you own the aircraft, you can also get the VNAV.
Surgeon 45 whiskey approved. Let me know when you're back.
48, look up.
Swift 179, maintain 280 knots until ocean.
Maintaining 280 knots until ocean.
Did Henry get any gifts? No. Not yet.
654, comply with the published speeds at Roebuck.
For the speed at Roebuck, JetBlue 654.
Moxie 331, Washington Center is closed. Frequency change approved. Have a good one.
Forward advisory, thanks for ATC. We'll see you soon. Moxie 331. 122.8. You. Flip. Good. We're free, chat. Oh, no. Not this stupid shit again, man. Go away. Messed with all my sound settings trying to get the GPWS to work properly.
Well, hello.
Captain Carolina.
Carolina donated $9.99. Merry Christmas from Carolina and Genzi and the whole Armstrong Carter's family here at RDU. I actually have to be airport standby today at 4 p.m. Breeze Airways parks at a 2 or a 3.
They do. Alpha 3. Correct. Huge no floaties to Captain Carolina. Thank you very much, my man. Hope you and everybody have a wonderful Christmas as well. Thank you, my friend. The E170 and the E190 are pretty much the same, right? Like the A320 family? Correct, Dennis. Yes. I think the... WASM module crash. Well. Chat. that, unfortunately, is going to wrap up our stream. And that is very weird. Have not had that problem. Have not had that problem once. Well, that sucks. That fucking sucks, man. I don't even have... What could we do? I can load us up at Philly. I don't have any scenery, but I can load us up at Philly, and we could go Philly down to Raleigh. Should we do that? Alright, fuck it. We'll do that. Hold on. What time is it? It's 2 o'clock. I gotta leave here by 3:30. Yeah, alright, we're fine. Hold on. Let me throw it to the Be Right Back screen. Let me put some tunes on. Let me quit the sim. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, music. Give me a second. I don't have any scenery, but... Actually, you know what? I could probably add some Philly scenery. Hold on. What did I say? Philly? PHL. Of course it happens when I go to showcase the aircraft. Done about 6 flights now in the last couple of days. No issues at all. But of course it happens when I go to stream it. Very nice, chat. Very nice. Alright, chat, we're loading back in now. Remove chase plane for now, been causing me a lot of similar issues. I mean, we've been using chase plane all week, we haven't had any issues. As I mentioned, did 6 flights. I did 2 flights yesterday when I got home from my dinner. No issues. Chase plane and you're getting the same error? Okay. Don't forget to change the video title? No. MK Philly, yeah.
Well, hello, buddy.
Average Beaver donated $3 Canadian.
Beaver.
I love how the WASM crash brought back the retro red ring of death. Very
Yes.
festive. Anyways, Merry Christmas, CPT.
Thank you, Beaver. Appreciate you, my man. Same to you, brother. Same to you, my man. Okay. We're back, chat. Hold on, I'm loading in. We're going to speed through this. Hold on, I think the sim just crashed. Never mind. Wait, what? Hello? Oh my god. Brother, you can't make this shit up even if you fucking tried. You can't make it up even if you tried. Even if you tried. One more time. No, I can reboot, Johan. 2 PC setup, right? I can reboot it anytime.
Ryan asked me, how can we blame Dan for CPT's sim crashing? Let me spin you a tale. Dan's like that dude who always forgets his pants at a party. Maybe he spilled some digital pee-pee juice on the sim's circuits, causing a crash. Or maybe he just farted so hard it triggered a cosmic reset. Damn, Dan.
Damn, Dan. I agree. Damn, Dan. Damn Daniel. That's what I get out of that. Damn Daniel. Right, simulator, if you could behave, that would be mighty fine of you. You know what I get out of that? A lot of anxiety and heartburn. Oh, man. The install button of X-Plane has never looked shinier, just like their anti-aliasing. Shimmers everywhere. They should call it Shimmer Plane. Shimmer Plane 12. Okay, yeah, something's wrong here, chat. Wait, no, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. GBU. All right, I'm going to fly through this, chat. So don't take anything that you watch here because I'm probably going to screw some things up. But I'm going to fly through this. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Start. Good. Down here. Oh, I'm already forgetting something. Armed. Okay. Flight details. Import. Yes. Checked. Good. Departure. Instant. Good. Down here. Route. That's all good. Route tab. Send request. Activate.
Well, hello,
good.
buddy.
Well, hello. JJ, my man. Thank you, brother. Says, Cap, what livery are you using? I'm curious. Just the default livery that comes with the airplane. The default Breeze livery that comes with it. Departures, they want us, no departure, just departing 27 left. So departures, runway, 27 left, departures, apply, good. Arrival, runway, 23 left, ILS 23 left, E-cell, tackle 2 via tripod, apply, good. Flight plan, scroll through, clear out that discount, there we go, activate, next, good, alright, beautiful, cool, go to our perfinite page, or 30 minutes, thank you, next page, IC deviation +1. Oops, no, don't need to do plus. I just put 1. There we go. Zero fuel weight. We're looking at 35.5 again. Good. Fuel 3,800 is correct. Good. That's done. We're cruising at 36,000 feet. Good. Winds 324 at 89. Good. That's good. Next page. Honestly, I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm just going to put a cost index of 25 because it's not going to listen to that anyways. So we'll just go with that. Okay. I think that's all done. Yes. Let's go over here. We're departing 27 left. Conditions dry. Flaps 1. Import the weather. Hit the magic comma key and calculate. Good. Back down here. Go to perf. Go to takeoff, 26, 35, 42, 185. Good. Let's go 185. Flip this over to manual. I don't know why you're on Mach. 185 on the clean speed. Good. Altitude, I'm going to be lazy and I'm just going to bug up 36,000 feet. All right. Good. That's done. Upstairs, APU is on and available. GPU is disconnected. Back down here, ground services, remove the GPU. Good. Let's go to GSX, prepare for pushback and departure. I literally don't care. Donata's fine. Auto brake, RTO. Yaw damper on and hit you. Good. Okay. All is good. 36,000. It's going to be heading mode. Going to be 270 off of heading. 270. We'll bug that up. Perfect. What are we doing here? Okay, if you could hurry up with that bypass pin, that would be most excellent. Thank you. Speedrun. Sublime, thank you, man. Says, hey, Cap, I thought I'd pop in and say hi, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Much love to you and Henry, and let's make this year a good one. I agree. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, brother. Sim crash, we had a wassom crash. Wassom. We got wassomed on Christmas. Of all the days to get wassomed, We got wassomed. I'm not logging into Discord. I'm not logging into VATSIM yet. Let me get airborne. I don't want to have to deal with people. Where the hell are we right now? Hold on. Unload, import, you. Where the hell are we, chat? We're here. I want to go tail to the left. Yes. All right. Park brake released. I'm gonna go 2230, same squawk code we had. Put you on. Alright. I gotta file off my new flight plan. Okay, that's been sent, so when we log in, we're good. Okay, sim sounds up, music sounds down. Spool up some engines. Start number 1. Hopefully it starts no problem. I have to start running some programs in the background as well. G's needs to go on. Speed run. I probably forgot something in the FMC, but we'll see. How's the EJets so far? I mean, off of stream, they've been incredible. We just had a full WASM crash for the first time. Full WASM crash, so. You were naughty, apparently. Alright, set the park brake. We got a good engine. Oh, she's still spooling. I always forget how slow these engines spool up. On the plus side, the stream has been streaming great, yes. The bitrate is phenomenal, Mr. Barry. It's not even moving. Very nice bitrate. Alright, that's a good start on number 1. Let's spool number 2. Good. Am I doing anything for Christmas? I'm going out to my uncle's place. Yeah. Remember flying the Indy 350 had a WASM crash. Every flight's going to take a while for it to be fixed. Frustrating, to say the least. Can't remember the last time I had a WASM crash. It's been a hot minute, man. Been a hot minute. What are you saying? Oh, yes. I apologize. That's my seat. That's forgetting something. Yeah, okay. It's on. Shut up. How to... Stop. Stop. Thank you. Okay, 36,185, 270 on the heading. That's all set. Beautiful. Heard anything from Bluebird? Nah, it's going to be a while for Bluebird, man. Beacon, nose. We have 2 good engines. We have 2 good engines. Beautiful. APU off. Everything else should be set correctly, which I think it is. Yes. Let's go to map and get you off and get you off. Good. Okay. Let's do it, friends. I know I'm kind of speed rushing, but I want to be able to get at least a flight in for us. Turn that down a little bit. I want to fly the EJets, but I'm kind of on the fence about it. I mean, like I said, man, it had been acting perfectly fine for me. We're going to go all the way down November, and then we'll take Sierra 3 chat for departure. It had been working well. I mean, a WASM crash happens to everything. Happens to PMDG, happens to any builds. It just sucks that it... like I said, done about 6 or 7 practice flights, and I've had no issues. And of course, we go live, and we have issues. It's like the rule of thumb for streaming, I swear to God. Rule of thumb for streaming. There is VNAV now. Yes, correct, Alex. Now, it's very experimental, but there is VNAV. Murphy's Law, correct. It's alright. It's alright, it's alright. It's only a 50-minute flight. We're doing okay on time. We're really pushing the time, but we're doing okay on time. We're pushing it, but we're here. Rob's Law. Exactly, Rob. How are you, my man? Good to see you, brother. No news on the 220? Nah, Q1 2024. Burner, what's up, my man? Same to you, sir. Same to you, my friend. Alright, Sierra 3 should be right here. We're lining up and going, chat. I'm going to get all of our lights on. Beautiful. You go off. You go on. Perfect. Hemo, same to you, my friend. Same to you, dude. Another flight? Well, yeah, we had a WASM crash. We're departing out of Philly now. We were pretty close to Philly. We were off the coast of Philly. So now we're doing it from Philly. Alright, sounds are up. Enjoy, friends. We arm auto throttle. Should see takeoff in white. Perfect. Throttles to 40%. Very good. Slight nose down pressure. Good. Advance the throttles. Auto throttle takes over. There we go. Takeoff power set.
80 knots.
Neutral.
Boot 1. Rotate.
Oh, I didn't set my trim, so it's going to be a beast. There we go. We're good. Oh, hello. That's what happens when you don't set your takeoff trim, chat. Gear up. Speed check, flaps clean. How do you check for bitrate? What do you mean? Would be your upload. Alright, sound's back down a little bit. We're pointed in the right direction. That's all that matters, chat. Let's go. Back up and airborne. Autopilot is on. Flight deck. Very good. Put this over to FMS mode. Get the front lights off. Merry Christmas, Kyle from Kyle. Good to see you, my man. So the upload and download, correct. But like, check YouTube bit rates. Like, YouTube suggests if you're streaming in 1440p, they say 24,000 kilobit upload. So I have mine set to 25,000, but you have to make sure that your internet can handle that. Right, we're on our way, chat. We are on our way. Back again. No problemo, chat. No problemos. Nothing to see here. Climbing about. How's the new internet doing? Ah, it's incredible, Beaver. Incredible, man. I ran a speed test last night. I was getting 1.2 gigs down and a gig up. Do you have fiber? I have actual fiber now. Yes, true fiber. True fiber optic. Thoughts on the plane? It's fun to fly, but it still needs a lot of work. I'm just going to put it right there. I'm not going to try and belittle anybody. It's fun to fly, but it needs work. That's my bottom line. That's kind of where I'm getting with this. Fun to fly, still needs a lot of work. It's, yeah. Does it have holds? I have no clue. What cabin does Breeze have? They have a dual cabin. There's your cabin. Hi. Actually, we forgot to close the door, too. Get out! That's right. At least we got the Biscoff, so we're good? Correct. Is it flyable on VATSIM now? Yeah. Especially with VNAV. I can't click the VNAV button. I don't have the latest version. Maybe. Yeah.
Well,
Mr. Barry.
buddy.
Thank you, my good sir.
At Dan_Barry donated $5 Canadian. Okay, I've got to go get ready and head out to see family. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Barry.
Santa Claus emoji. Dear emoji.
Have a wonderful day, sir. I will most likely see you tonight in the Discord. Yeah, I agree, Aird. That's where I'm kind of like on the fence with it, is like I don't know how long has this aircraft been in development now? 4 years? 5 years? I feel like a lot of the bugs that we're seeing should probably have been ironed out by now. But I will say this, the bug list is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. You know, a lot of the things that we're doing now were not even possible a year ago. But yes, the development time seems to be very slow. Very slow. Gonna play some Battlefield tonight? Depends when I get home from the family dinner. The family dinner is an hour and a half away, so it's gonna be quite a jaunt. Did they finally add VNAV? They did. They finally added VNAV. Now, it's experimental VNAV, but they've added VNAV. Is this corner same to you, my friend? Welcome. Boom, boom. Good to see you as well, man. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Merry Christmas to you, sir. I have a modem still trying that they use fiber for the neighborhood box, 1 gig download, but garbage upload, but I don't stream, so it's not really an issue for me. Yep. Sounds like you have, like, hybrid fiber, you know? Travis, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. What's the biggest issue with the plane right now? I would say just, like, the weird quirks of, like, for example, trying to set, like, your own custom, you know what I mean? Like, trying to set your own speeds, like, it doesn't really do it. Like, you can tell it to, like, do speeds, but it doesn't really do it. So, yeah. That would probably be the biggest issue. Where can I update the aircraft series? Depends where you bought it, Happy Pilot. So you either have it on Contrail or through the Aerosoft store. Do I need to download the experimental release if I want the VNAV? I don't know if JJ's here. I think so. Is my fiance going today? No. She was with me last night. We went to my mom's house and had dinner, celebrated. She's off to her family today. And I'm going to mine. Did Santa Claus come last night? Oh, yes. Left me a lump of coal. Will you fly the plane again this week? Yes. The plan was to fly this airplane all week. So, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, today, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That was the plan. You need experimental for the VNAV. There you go. Would you say it's worth buying in its current state? That's a tough one. I don't know. I don't know yet. Ask me on Sunday after I've flown the aircraft for a little bit. Like I said, the aircraft is super fun to fly. It hand flies really well. Where the aircraft kind of lacks is the system depth and the system reliability. I feel like that's the best way that I can put that. There's a lot of EJets that fly into Tulsa. Maybe we could do Tulsa with the EJets. We'll see. They still haven't sent me a review copy, Lee. 21 degrees Christmas down here in Memphis. I'll take that. Price will go up when it's finished, so might as well. There's that as well. Yeah. Yeah, the physics are real good. The aircraft hand flies very nice. The landing physics, the takeoff, yeah, it flies quite nice. Quite nice. You can see here we've got a top of climb marker now, and if I scroll this out, you'll probably see a top of descent. There it is right there, top of descent. So it has full functioning VNAV, which is a big step forward in my opinion. But yeah. Took your advice and bought the Xcoder Denver. It says streamed and loads the airport fine, but when I tried to install, when I install it, the install restarts when I get close to ending every time. Did you purchase it through the marketplace, Matthew? Tulsa for Microsoft is shit, a stuttery mess. Uh-oh. Captain Lee, did you hear that? Tulsa for Microsoft is shit, it's a stuttery mess. That's not good news. You bought it on the marketplace. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why. Did you... Maynak, good to see you, my friend. Did you uninstall the default Denver, Matthew, first? Try and uninstall the handcrafted Denver airport. Close the sim, restart the sim, then try and download the Xcoder Denver. Does it feel like a default aircraft? As VNAV, you can do A to B on VATSIM, it's all I need for it. No, it definitely doesn't feel like a default aircraft. It feels much better than that. The hand flying is much better than that. You flying the EJets? We are. We are in the E195. Alright, it's a little loud. The E195. Breeze. Breeze. How often are you deleting the NVIDIA cache and in-game rolling cache to keep optimal performance? I don't delete the in-game rolling cache. I do my NVIDIA cache before every stream, Justin. Yes, I did uninstall Denver, then tried installing Xcoder, and it gets to 50% and then been back down to 1%. That's really weird. That sounds like a bug on the Microsoft server side of things. Tulsa was okay, but not my favorite airport. I splurged on the Xcoder Denver, and wow, you were right. Yeah, dude, it's incredible. No, there are airlines that fly the E2, Bobo. Nobody's come out and made an E2 for it. There's no third-party E2. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button. If we could get 250 likes on this live stream, Santa will come back tonight and give you something special. Now, I'm not going to mention what it could be, but how are the sounds? I give them about a 6, 6.5 out of 10. Could be worse, could be better, for sure. Hot tub stream? Sheesh. I don't think they're ready for that one. I don't think they're ready. Guess who has 2 thumbs and got a bunch of baseball cards for Christmas? Nice. Would you recommend Xcoder or continue waiting for Flightbeam to update the release of V2? You know what, man? I'm a big fan, Skyworker. I'm a big fan of Flightbeam. I don't think Flightbeam can beat Xcoder for Denver. The Xcoder Denver is unbelievable. Unbelievable scenery. I think it's on sale right now as well, and it just got a big update, version 1.2 for the Xcoder. Attempt to get it, to be honest, I really want to fly British Airways Ops London City. Yep. I mean, I think as long as you go into it with a clear head and an understanding that this product and this aircraft still needs quite a bit of work. As long as you're going into it with the right mindset, I think you'll enjoy it. That being said, you just have to be prepared for bugs and prepared for issues to arise. I think if you keep that in mind and you go in with an open mind, you'll be fine. Does Santa give me some Microsoft 2024 with a bunch of Biscoffs? Xcoder Denver is absolutely insane. Even the X-Plane is out of this world. I highly recommend Xcoder Denver. Yeah, it's incredible. Incredible. And you guys know I'm a huge fan of Flight Beam, but I personally think the Xcoder Denver is as good as it's going to get for Denver. Even with the Flight Beam updates that are coming, I still think Xcoder Denver is going to edge it out. Just in visuals and, yeah. Any Builds DFW, very excited for that one as well, man. I don't think we've ever had a proper third-party DFW that I can remember. Not even in my X-Plane days. Ever had random camera shakes with Chaseplane? Yes. But have you updated to Chaseplane's most recent version, Captain Minnesota? They seem to be gone for me with the most recent version. But yes, sometimes you'll get random head shakes. He got ordered a Toby tracker. You said Chaseplane supports it, right? Yes, it does. It does. Just got Toby for Christmas. Do you think you could post your Toby settings in the views and info? So Matthew, if you click on my YouTube channel and you go to the videos tab, not the live tab, the video tab, you'll see how I'm running my Toby settings. I have a dedicated, like, 10 to 12 minute video.
CPT Lee donated $6
Cap Lee,
Canadian dollars and 84 cents.
thank you, brother.
From CPT Lee, Merry Christmas to everyone. I have to get out of here and work on a trailer and a couple scenery items. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys this year. Merry Christmas to everyone and see you all later.
Merry Christmas to you as well, Captain Lee. Have a fun day, my man. Don't work too hard. Thank you, brother. I am not online, correct. I was waiting till I got out of airspace before connecting, and now I'm going to connect again. Hopefully I'm not in anybody's airspace. I don't think I am. I think we're good. Is it worth the wait? I remember when this aircraft was released, the creators got butchered for launching a product still in alpha. Flew it to Rovaniemi this morning, and it's fun now that it is VNAV. Yeah. It took way too long, in my opinion. I don't think they're ever going to recover. Unless they somehow pull a rabbit out of a hat or something. I don't think they're ever going to recover from this aircraft the way that they released it, and then them taking 3.5 years to give us a semi-functional working VNAV. I don't know if they'll ever recover from that, to be honest with you. I think a lot of people have just already written them off because they just don't, you know, they waited so long. To be honest, the update is a step forward, but the fact that they released it in early access like 2 years ago just shows that they're completely underestimated the development time of a realistic FMC. Correct. Yep. Same to you, Mr. Birdie Man. Have a good day, brother. What's that meme of the old lady where they ask her what she's doing for the holidays? Just gonna eat some turkey, sit around, get all fat and sassy. That's me. That's me. Matthias, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. New fiber internet? Yeah, I don't think chat can tell that I have new fiber internet, though. Maybe because the stream isn't buffering or having any issues. Maybe that's the way that they see it, but... Alright, I'm going to try something. Let's see how this works. Perf in it. Third page. I'm going to go 280/0.77 into here. And let's see if it actually does that on the descent. I doubt it, but we'll see. For Christmas, you got a joystick? Nice. Very cool. We need Orbex Atlanta? We do. Yeah. Wi-Fi speeds in my kitchen is not good. Uh-oh. Firestorm, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Welcome back. It does not have holds at the moment. It's definitely not good for a busy VATSIM event. Because you can always fly holds manually, but the workload is just high at sometimes. Correct, Ed. Yeah, I agree. Or EDDH, sorry. I would agree with that statement. All right, we're cruising along. We got some wicked ground speed right now. Actually, no, we don't. Yeah, we do. 496 across the ground right now. 38 knot tailwind, 100 knot crosswind. What are we, flying sideways? Yep. Yeah, we are. Flying sideways. Sideways flying. Nice. Got the T-Flight HODAS Microsoft. Nice. Very nice. Plane worth buying? I gotta let you be the judge of that one, Severi. I don't know. I don't know yet. Okay. Top of descent marker is coming up here in about... 10 miles. Just over 10 miles. So, we're in alt hold. There's our VTA. So now, what we can do is, if we pull open our charts, we see that we're on the tackle. We need to be at ECEL 210 knots, 6,000 feet. So what we're going to do is we're going to bug this down to 6,000 feet, and we're going to watch this very carefully. We're going to see what happens when we reach top of descent. We should see a change up here. It should change to path, PTH, in magenta, and then we should get a deviation path that shows up here on this side. So let's give it a watch. Flying up the coast currently, Turks and Caicos up to Indy Builds JFK. Nice. Enjoy, man. Hey, Cap, to be aware of the food comas. Oh, yes. Food comas are real this time of the year, my friend. All right. And there it goes, chat. So, as I mentioned, you see we have now entered VNAV path, and there's our descent profile. And then our speed, wow, it's actually doing our speed. So maybe what I need to do is maybe I need to have the whole flight plan in, and then I can select the speed that it wants to do. Because it's holding Mach 77, and then it should switch over to 280 knots once we get up to 280 knots. So we'll keep an eye on that. What variant are you flying? This is the E190. E190. Alright, she's descending on VNAV path. She's staying on course. And we'll keep an eye on her, chat. What's the 727 by FSS like? A lot of people like it. I've never flown it. I've really only ever watched, like, V1 fly it. V1 likes it. He's a fan of it. He got Merry Christmas, sorry I'm late. I have internet out. No worries, Miranda. Welcome back. Alright, and I want to... Alright, there's the whole arrival. If we pull this open, you can see we're coming in from tripod. So tripod to bog P to Seabit. And then down and in. Perfect. She's good. She's good. Doing her thing. One thing I'm cheesed about, though, there was no Air Canada livery on the E175. I'm sure there's a third-party Air Canada livery that I can go and fly, but I'm kind of cheesed about there not being a default Air Canada E175. I've installed and uninstalled 3 times, and none of the autopilot's light works. Yeah, Trent, I'm sorry to tell you, it has nothing to do with an install or an uninstall. To get the lights to work, you got to go to the tablet, click the little gear symbol, go to aircraft, and make sure that this is off. Disable glare shield LEDs. Apparently in real life, a lot of operators have this ticked on. Little bit weird. I thought for sure that they would have been on like this by default, so you could see, like, visibly check very quickly and see what you're doing. Thing with the Embraer is it shows you everything up here. It kind of shows you all that stuff, so yeah. Not operators, it doesn't exist IRL. Oh, well, there you go. Who told me about the glare shield? I don't know. Some guy, man. Some guy. There's a Delta, though? I know. Think about buying the Windwing FCU. Should I? Yes. Solid product. Some EJet Key West. That could be fun. Yeah. How's VNAV working? VNAV's working well. We're descending on path. It's got all of its constraints, restrictions. You can see here on our profile, we actually have a little bit of a level off. So we have to be at flight level 240 for Bog P. So the aircraft is currently descending to 240. Then we have between 22 and 23 at Seabit. And then we have above 17 at Doyas. And then you can see our descent down to tackle, which will be our intercept just after tackle. So it's doing well. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Anyways. Leonard, 61 months, says Merry Christmas to you and your family. God bless. Same to you, Leonard. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you for 61 months, dude. That's incredible. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Quite handy that it shows the next restriction on the PFD in orange. Correct. I do like it. I do like it. So let's see how it handles this level off. So we have to be 24,000, which it looks like it's going to hit it. We are 3.5 from Bog P. Need to descend 1,000 feet to level at 24,000 at Bog P. So it's meeting the restrictions. You can hear the horn go because it's going to let us know that we are going to level off at 24,000. So we're 1.8 from Bog P, 24.5. It's doing a great job. Great job on the profile. All right, there's 24,000. We now have between 23 and 22 at Seabit. So you can see the profile starting to make its way up. It's going to very slowly descend us to be at 22 and 23 at Seabit. So there's the restriction. So it did that pretty well. Not too bad. Have to respect it. 61 months is how long you've had business class memberships. My man. Thank you, Leonard. Appreciate you, my man. 77 months from Mr. Matthew O. Says, Merry Christmas, Cap, to you and your family and Henry. Lots of virtual Biscoffs for everyone. My man. Huge no floaties to you, Matthew. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. Goodman, you can do that. You can also do the preview window. So if you hit the preview window, it'll pop it open down here. So look, if you go preview window, you can see here you can cycle between your VORs. So if we have VOR 1, which is what we're going to be using, you can see if everything is all set up correctly. So if I go to flights, flights, and I select our approach, so we want the ILS-23 from ECEL. If we select that, and then we go to our ILS approach, you can see 234 is on the course. So we have our course 234 set correctly. And then if you zoom down here, you can see your nav. So 1085 is in here. So you don't actually need to, yeah, we're doing an ILS, but you don't need to switch everything over. The aircraft will pick up the ILS and the glide slope perfectly fine on this profile that it's on right now, which is FMS1. You can still, you don't have to, it's not like the RJ where you have to flip your FMS to VOR1. You can still intercept on FMS1 selection. You can still do that. No problemo. The EJets is great if you want to do 1-hour flights. Some days I get bored of the 737 320, plus it opens more airports to fly into. Gives me a chance to fly to small regionals in the US. Correct. I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's in one of the new updates, good men, is they've kind of fixed the logic. Because I know, you know, if you're flying an RJ, you have to flip over, right? You have to put yourself on like a heading mode and then flip over your HSI to whatever it is, Loc 1 mode or whatever. Yeah. You'll see. It'll all flip itself over. Don't worry. Snaggy, we have a good E145 coming for 2024. Yeah. What's smoking on the cam? Nothing? I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Would you recommend to buy it now? As long as you're understanding about what you're buying, just know that there's still quite a few bugs present in the aircraft. Just know that. If you do plan on buying the aircraft, just know you're not buying a Phoenix level, a PMDG level, an AnyBuilds level of third-party aircraft. And I think if you go into it with that logic, you'll be fine. Just remember it's early access and there are bugs present, and the aircraft will probably do things that you don't want it to do. It's the best way that I can describe that. I don't think they've given a release date, Snaggy, for the E145. All I know is it's in development. All right. We need to get our CTAF frequency. .CTAF KRDU 2745. I'm going to put 2745 in this guy. Oh, you have to do... Okay. 127.45. I didn't think you had to do the... Alright, that's CTAF. So we'll flip that over when we're ready. And then we can start working on some arrival information, friends. So we're going to go to our perf page. We're going to go landing. We're going to go to landing init. And then we got to start plugging in some information here. So let's pull up the live weather here for RDU. Weather. Winds are showing 220 at 7. So 220 at 7. Bug that into our wind. Very good. Landing weight. Let's do a little bit of math here, chat. If we look over here, we see our gross weight is 38,250. I would say we'll probably burn another 500 to 700 kilos of fuel on the approach. So I'm going to go 37.5 for my landing data. 37.5. Perfect. The temperature is showing 22 degrees. I need to go to Raleigh. 22 degrees is the temperature. 72 Fahrenheit. Beautiful. We're doing a flap 5 approach, and that looks good. Beautiful. So if we hit the landing page again, we will now have our V speeds. So our VREF 129. I'm going to go 135 on my V app. Just give it a little bit more juice. 5. Usually you do plus 5 knots. We'll do 6. Landing flat 5, so 135 is our VAP speed today, friends. Very good. Lastly, we need to make sure our minimums are set. So 806, we're going to set 810 on the barrel minimums. So we'll scroll this all the way up. Go to 810. There is 810 on our barrow down here. Beautiful. And we're leveled at 23, and then we'll start our descent from Doyas. Continue that descent down to be at between flight level 17 and 100, I think it was. Tackle, yes, between 17 and 10 at tackle. So we'll start our descent here soon. There goes the path. There we go down again after we've reached Doyas. And there we go. When I purchased Chaseplane, I didn't know they reworked the entirety of the right click and drag. It's so nice. Yes, and the zoom. Yeah, and the zoom. Same to you, Andy. Wait. Check Discord DM? I don't have a Discord DM. Rainman, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Happy birthday to you, my man. Gotta set up my Boeing TCA for the 7-3. Wish me luck. Ah, you got it. All right, and we're going to go auto brake to medium. Very good. And the ground spoilers aren't... Fuck right off, dude. Go away. Shut up. I hate that dude so much. All right, last thing we need, chat, altimeter. Raleigh-Durham showing 29er, 9er 8. So we'll get that ready to go once we're up at flight level 180 and descending. Is there a way to even disable that? I swear there isn't. You can. You just have to go to the Microsoft menu and turn voices all the way off. Cap, be careful on final with glide slope and loc capture. Plane likes to go random directions. I'll keep my eye on it. I haven't had any issues with it so far. I'll keep my eye on it. David, what's up, my friend? Merry Christmas to you as well, dude. Doesn't that conflict with something else? I don't think so. Unless you're doing like career mode, you want the voices up, but... only speed restriction we have is coming up at ESAL for 210 knots. ESAL 210. What's career mode? FS2004 didn't have it? Correct. Career mode is something new to 2024. Cap, do you like Tim Tams? I don't know if I've ever had a Tim Tam, to be honest with you. I don't know. Was that in the experimental version? I have the standard version. It does that tendency sometimes. Sent a pic of your dinner? You already having dinner? I don't see a DM from you, Diamond Mike. Pardon me. Popper, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Is career mode like a tutorial? No, it's a legitimate career mode. So you start off as somebody that's like going through like flight training, and then you do the flight training and you build up enough money to buy like a cheap 172. You fix it up, you fly the 172, you start your company, and then you earn money and credits every time you do a mission in career mode. And yeah, from there you yeah, you just keep growing and growing and going. Career mode fell off quick? Yeah, I mean, it's fun for a little bit, but yeah. I'd rather fly this than the CRJ. I've never been enthused about the RJ, just the cockpit I don't like, plus it's such a boring aircraft to fly. I don't mind flying the RJ, man. I actually think the RJ is one of the less boring jets to fly because it doesn't have auto throttle, so you're constantly watching your speed and making manipulations and stuff. What in the front door is that? That looks incredible. A proper Italiano.
Lizard.
Italiano. Lizard.
Lizard.
Who is lizarding us? That was Captain McGee. Captain McGee, thank you very much, my man. Appreciate you, buddy. Lizard. Evening, Cap. Do you believe that the Sens will be able to reach the playoffs just like they did last year? I don't know, man. Have you seen the Atlantic Division this year? Every single team in the Atlantic Division is doing well, minus the Toronto Maple Leafs, which brings a massive smile to my face. But yeah, every single team in the Atlantic Division right now, Detroit, Montreal, Boston, Ottawa, Florida, Buffalo. Everybody is doing well this year. I think the Atlantic Division is going to be the toughest division to get into the playoffs. I think you're going to have some really good hockey teams not make it this year because the Atlantic Division is just an absolute cluster. Colorado's 27-2, dude. They may go on to have one of the best years in NHL history. Mofo, what's up, my man? I'm putting extra butter on your bread tonight, Mofo. Your Christmas bread. Hey, Cat, Merry Christmas. I have a question. Why don't you use the EFB to view the charts? I just find it a hassle, Adrian. Like, why am I over here fighting with this thing? You know what I mean? Why am I over here fighting with the tablet when I literally have this that I can pop up? That takes 2 seconds and is much more legible. And it also allows you guys to read the charts and to see exactly what I'm looking at and what I'm doing, as opposed to trying to pull up charts over here on this tablet. I just find it a pain in the ass. Like, if I need to pull something up quickly, instead of like going here and going charts and like going, I have to authenticate it, going all through here and all that stuff. Oh my god, it's a nightmare, dude. Just pull open the app. This is why Navigraph has a standalone app that you can pull up, and it's just nice and easy, man. Nice and easy. Alright, aircraft is slowing down to meet our 250 restriction at 10,000 feet. We're passing through 14,000 now. Do I have VRAM issues? I don't, Paul. I also have a 5080 though, so... My beloved Jets decided to collapse, par with the course after a decent season the year prior, of course. Yeah. I mean... I gotta be honest with you, Beaver, when the Jets let Ehlers go, I thought they were in trouble. That guy was like a lifeline injection into the Jets. You let him walk? I don't know, brother. You guys have one good line and the NHL's best goalie. That's literally it. Scheifele, Connors, Taves, Hellebuck. That's your team. ISP is my home airport. We call it Mac Daddy. Nice, Jason. Good to see you, my man. The entire Eastern Conference is extremely competitive. It's honestly amazing that no one is under 500. I'm just happy for that. My beloved Flyers second in the Metro. It's crazy, dude. Crazy. And the Devils collapsing as usual and Jack Hughes gets injured, but he's back now, so let's just hope it plays out. Hopefully. I use Navigraph on my physical iPad next to me. So much easier than using the one in-game. Absolutely. Yeah. I have a 5070 Ti that also has 16 gigs of VRAM, but I'm having issues. Do you use Auto FPS, Paul? Highly suggest using Auto FPS. Been a game changer. I use Auto FPS and I have a 5080. The simulator is very heavy when it comes to your object LOD and your terrain level of detail. Do I miss my Acura? No. No. Do you know why I don't miss my Acura, Diego? I've owned my Corolla for almost 4 years now, have not had one single visit to the garage. Nothing. The only thing I've had to do is oil changes, man. I have to do my brakes probably soon, but that's like normal wear and tear. But yeah, no, I do not miss my Acura and having it in the garage every month, spending $1,000 to keep it on the road. 2495. I just got called by Rally Approach. 2495. We're going to flip that over. We're going to advise that we have ATIS information. We got ground on line 2. 121.9. We got that in there. What year is my Corolla? 2021. RDU ATIS Papa. We have Papa on board. Papa's on board. Good. Rally Approach, very good afternoon. Moxie 331 ATIS Papa, 10,500, descending 6,000.
Velocity 331 Raleigh Approach, expect Alice runway 23 left approach.
Alright, we're set up for the ILS 23 left approach. Moxie 331, thanks. Hello, Cap. Hope you're great. Hesitating to know if I buy the EJets or no. What are your thoughts?
331, squawk 1555.
1555, Moxie 331. 1555. There we go. Yeah, my thoughts on this. As long as you're understanding what you're buying into with this airplane, I think it's a solid product. That being said, it still needs quite a bit of work. If I'm being completely honest with you, it still needs a lot of work. But the aircraft is much more enjoyable than it was the last time I flew it, which was probably 2 years ago. Quite a bit has changed.
At SL, clear for the ILS runway 23 left approach.
At SL, cleared ILS 23 left approach. Moxie 331, thanks. Still flying 2020. Is there more there is more options still with the 7.5 coming soon. Well, the 7.5's coming for 2020 and 2024, Matt. They have confirmed that. It'll be releasing with 2 versions. So, moved to Florida about a year and a half ago, so I've tried to embrace myself as a Panthers fan, but I don't have enough ball knowledge to understand the record is ass. Is it the injuries? Yes, the injuries. Also, they've won 3 Stanley Cups in the last 5 years. That takes a toll. They've basically played another full season worth of hockey games. So yes, the injuries, just being tired, the toll it takes on the body, the mind. Is a VNAV update available in the Aerosoft installer? Just checked this morning and it didn't show up as an update available. Matthew, that's a good question. I'm not quite sure. Got a 4-gram disposable for Christmas. There's been a lot of stretching going on. My man. Wait, yeah, 2 Stanley Cups in 3 years. That's right, thank you. Not 3 and 5. 3 finals, 2 cups. That's what it is, right, guy? That's exactly what it is. Thank you. Yeesh. All right, so at Essel, we've been cleared. So we know that we can go down to 3,000 feet now. I'm going to keep an eye on our speed. It's got speed in there, 210. I'm going to flip that over to manual speed, 210. And we'll take this down to 3,000 feet now, which we were because we were cleared after Essel on the approach. So that is good. And we're going to keep an eye on this. And once we see localizer and glide slope come alive, we can start punching those numbers in. Probably by the time we get to Duon, we'll see them light up. Ed, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. How about the Dolphins? I don't watch NFL. Never been an NFL guy. Yeah, this is the last leg, right, guy. I'm already later than I should have been today. I literally have to end stream, jump in the shower, and get in my car and drive an hour and a half away.
And Raleigh approach, Delta 3240 with Papa holding short runway 23 right in Raleigh, ready to go.
Jesus Christ. You playing 1440p? I do, yes.
Flight runway heading runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
All right, clear for takeoff, runway
Major
hitting, Delta
mark,
3240. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Mark, man. That's Mr. Major Mark. Alright, so you can see down here, our localizer path is now live. There's our localizer. It's a little bit weird because when you're on the VNAV, or when you're on LNAV and VNAV path, it shows you the diamonds.
Please check to see if you're on observer mode.
So here comes our localizer. You can see it kind of slowly making its way into there. I'm going to wait till it gets a little bit closer because like somebody said, if I were to try and intercept right now, most likely the aircraft would pull me off my path and then give me a left turn. So I'm just going to wait till we're a little bit closer. You can see the needle coming in now. Goodmend, you're here, so you can actually physically see this. So you see how it's switched over from VOR to localizer automatically. As soon as it picks up the localizer, it should switch from VOR to Loc 1.
Yeah,
so
too far away from airspace. Yeah.
That's what I think we were mentioning before to you. It should automatically switch itself over from VOR to Loc. So there's no need to kind of mess with all that weird stuff going on, you know? Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to arm my approach, and then you're going to see that it switches over to Loc. So now we've flipped over to Loc, and now it's going to FPA. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go vertical speed. Now I'm going to descend us at about 1,000 feet per minute to make sure that we stay on course until we intercept glide slope. And then what you'll see is you'll see glide slope. It says we're on glide path right now. You'll actually see the glide slope will go green after localizer. So, speed looks good. I'm going to start slowing us down now a little bit. We're going to go 190 on the speed. There's our glide slope, chat. So now we are captured. To confirm capture, you can see localizer and glide slope has been captured. Perfect. I'm going to go speed check, flaps 1.
What was the direct to?
Clear direct Cater and Clementine 12000.
Oh, I got all
Perfect.
that jacked up. Cater and 12000, Delta 32.
I'm going to go 180 on the speed. And I'm going to bug up flaps 2.
331, runway 23 left.
Very good. And we see our VAP speed here was 135. Perfect. 135.
RDU ground, radio check, American 2456.
Sounds are coming up.
You're talking on approach. That's my bad. 2456.
All right, we'll wait for 2,500 feet, then we'll drop the gear.
Mach 331, Raleigh approach.
Go ahead for 331.
Mach 331, runway 23 left, clear to land.
23 left, clear to land. Moxie 231. 331, thank you. Using some mod for camera movements. Super, that is chase plane. We are using chase plane, my good sir. I have callouts. There is no way we're saved, chat. All right, gear down. Something that I fixed in my audio. We now have GPWS, so we're looking good. All right, bring that speed down, 170. And speed check, flaps 3. There's our flaps. Good. And we'll dial up final approach speed today, which was 135. 135 is coming in. 170 speed check, flaps 4. And there's 160 knots. We'll go flaps 5, which will be our landing flaps today. And I will take control of the airplane. Chat, autopilot disconnect. Very good. I will also take control of the throttles. Very good. All right, guys, let's have some fun. Sounds are up. Very good. And we will start the recording to watch our replay. There's 1,000 feet. Looking good.
Delta 1340, leave my airspace to the west. Washington offline, have the flight.
Over to the advisory. Thank you for the ATC. Merry Christmas again, Delta 3240. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
Legend. Alright, getting slightly low on the slope. Add a little bit of power, pull the nose up, just so gently. Just correcting. There we go, back on track. Watch our speed as well.
500.
Goes.
400. Approaching minimums. 300. Minimums.
Continue.
300. 200.
Hand flies real nice, chat. Real nice.
100. Glide slow. Glide slow. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Hold it off, chat. Beautiful. Right on the 1,000 footers. Nose down gently. Reversers are deployed. Decelerating.
Auto brake.
60 knots. Auto brake is off. Manual braking. Reversers to idle. And we'll vacate the runway here to the right, friends. Not too bad, chat. Not too bad. All things considered,
Mach 331.
we made it
turn
down.
Right on Alpha and contact ground 11.9.
Right on Alpha ground 121.9. Thanks for ATC, man. Merry Christmas. We'll see you soon.
Merry Christmas, Juicy.
All right. He wants us to make a right on Alpha. Pull open our charts. So a right turn here on Alpha, and then we contact ground. Very nice. We'll make the full right here.
Well,
yes,
hello, buddy.
it is working, JJ, which is great news. I'm wondering if I just had some like weird setting that was turned off. All right, over to ground. Hey JJ, can you talk to them to get them to make my radio stack work with this airplane? That's my only thing that's upsetting me. Ground hello, Moxie 331, vacated 23 left on Alpha.
Moxie 331, Raleigh ground, taxi Alpha to parking, Merry Christmas.
Alpha to parking, Merry Christmas to you as well, man. Moxie 331.
Park next to me.
It was the sound slider bug? Got you. What gate are you at?
Alpha 34.
You stole my gate. Okay, let's come down here. We're gonna go to this. I can just see this because then it'll actually show me the live traffic. They're at Alpha 3, so we'll go Alpha 4. So we'll go GSX. We will select from map. We'll go Alpha 4, which is down here. Alpha 4, select. No. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and clean up the flaps. Good. Let's go ahead and spool up the APU. Very good. And we can get all of those lights off. Good. And we're going to go in at Alpha 4 beside company at Alpha 3. Are there any panel states in this aircraft? I did. Of course you did. Can't steal the call signs, but he can steal your gate. Was that you that said park to me in that voice? How did you even do that? JJ, thank you for the 2 bones, man. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, buddy. All right, nose light can go off. Pull ourselves into the ramp, Alpha 4. I got to get going here, chat. So we're going to immediately... You know what? I'm not even going to shut it down because I don't think there's panel states. So I'm just going to go right to flaps 5, and then we'll get into our replay here, chat. I don't think there's panel states, so if we do a replay, I don't think we can do a... a full shutdown. Do you recommend to buy the EJets with the new VNAV? As long as you know what you're getting into, Martin, I would say yes. Just know that there's still some bugs present. But overall, as you just saw, minus the WASM crash that we had, the aircraft did everything that we wanted it to do. Everything that we wanted it to do, chat. So, I mean, it's definitely getting there. Definitely getting there. Got out of the shower, only have missed the landing. It was a beauty too, Dan. Don't worry, we're going to watch the replay here in a second. We're going to stop the recording. Okay, beautiful. We're going to call it right there, chat. We're not going to do anything other than that. We'll look at our beautiful airplane parked at the gate. Ooh, 10 out of 10 on that parking job. My goodness. Who's flying this airplane? Look at that. Wow. I'd say that's a solid 9.7 on the parking. 9.7. All right, let's disconnect from VATSIM. Landing rate on that one said 85 foot per minute at 1.14 G. A little bit heavy on the G rating. Great on the foot per minute. We'll have a look-see and see what it looks like on replay. All right, let me turn the sounds down. Let's get into our replay mode. I know this is a little bit quick, chat, but I'm just trying to get all this in before I have to go. We'll go from here, start here, yes, resume, good. All right, let's jump outside. Oh. All right, let's jump outside. Let's see how this one looks here, friends, shall we? Let me end the flight over here. Hi, Henry. Hi, buddy. Look at that. What's the plan for tomorrow? I'm not sure. I'm cooking up something fun tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you what it is just in case I can't get it working, but I am cooking up something fun tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a fun one. Alright, let's see how she looks coming in here, chat. Was she buttery smooth? How did she go? Look at us coming in. There's the flare. Cut the power. Oof. Little bit of an aggressive AOA. Little bit aggressive on the AOA, but not bad. Not too shabby. Now, how close were we to tail striking? Because from that view, we definitely looked like we were pretty close to the tail strike. So let's see what it looks like from this angle. Show it to me. Let me see it. Ah, never mind. No, that was perfect. Perfect. Looked like a little bit of an aggressive AOA, but nowhere near a tail strike. Not to what I thought it would be. Let me go here. Let me see if I can get this view to work. Can I get this one to work? Ooh. Chat. Fucking tower views, brother. Fucking tower views. No way. Look at that. Sheesh. Don't mind the Minecraft in the background. We won't look at the Minecraft going on back there, but we got a tower view, chat. It's all that matters. We got the tower view, baby. Let me see that sucker coming in. Cut the power into the flare. Paint those 1,000-footers, chat. Anybody know of any E190 airliners that are currently hiring? I will submit my application with this landing. My goodness. That was a good one. Alright, hold on. We can do one more. Let's see if we can get a runway view now. Let me go like this. Resume. What about a runway view? Okay, yeah. That's okay, yeah. Will you follow the airplane, though? That's the real question. Will you follow the airplane? I don't think it will. It won't, but I'll do it manually. I mean... that was pretty damn good, chat. That was pretty damn good. I'm taking that one 10 out of 10 times, friends. 10 out of 10 times. Alright, guys, I'm sorry that I have to leave so abruptly. This is going to be it for this live stream. I just wanted to get a live stream, and I felt awful about not being able to do one yesterday. For Christmas Eve. So anyways, we're here Christmas Day. Guys, thank you all for coming and hang out. Mods, donators, sponsors, thank you all so much for everything you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this would not be possible. I say it every stream, truly do mean it. You guys are the backbone. You guys are what makes this entire thing go around, and for that, I am forever grateful. So thank you guys so much for the support. I truly do appreciate it. To everybody else that cannot support the stream with a monetary value but supports the streams in any way that they can, smashing down the thumbs up button, controlling on VATSIM, flying with us on VATSIM, I want to thank you guys just as much. Thank you everybody for the continued support of this channel. It does not go unnoticed, and you guys are absolutely incredible. So thank you all so much for your support. Hope you guys enjoyed this little sneak peek. We will be back in the EJets tomorrow. We have another stream tomorrow as well. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to those who celebrate, and I look forward to catching you guys tomorrow back in the E-Series. We might be in the E175 tomorrow. We'll see how she goes. Alright guys, be safe, party safe. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See you!